Hello guys, how are you? I'm good. I'm really good because the weather is really nice and I'm wearing a tank top and I can show off my muscle and things like that. So, can I make a quick video because I came across this awesome tweet the other day? The content might be something that you've been aware of, but it's something that you should be reminded of sometimes. Are you ready? So it said, stop comparing and care less. I'm a female and I grew up hearing all these girls comparing each other. Not always about bad things, but like the idea of comparing is a little ridiculous to me because everyone is different, right? And all the background of us growing up and all the situations that we are currently in and everything, it's all different. So comparing something that has different conditions it just doesn't make sense. Like, you can't compare that kind of things. I'm curious if guys are like this too, but I often hear girls or like the people around me going like, oh, the girl is so pretty, oh, she has big boobs, or she has a nice body, or oh, she's so smart, or oh, she got a promotion, or I don't know, her skin is so beautiful, her makeup changed, things like that. And like, they are constantly comparing each other or comparing the figure that they see with the previous day or something like that. Always making comparison. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, like it makes sense, because if you look back in history, men would go hunt for food, and in the meantime women would take care of the kids and also talk and share information. And that's probably when they came up with this idea to compare each other so they can analyze better, so that they can have this awesome information that they can share with each other and things like that. You know, now the generation is information generation and things are a little bit different because your attention is always somewhere looking around. You compare each other and things like that, and you forget about the good thing inside of yourself. You know what I mean? I can't put it well because English is not my first language, but you know what I mean? Guys could be like that too, like, oh, that guy makes more money than I do, or he drives a better car, things like that. And again, it's not a bad thing and it is supposed to use as for your motivation, but sometimes when people are very passionate, we tend to forget about, you know, using it as a motivation, and instead we just constantly compare and look at the downside, you know. And also the part care less is very important because, you know, we tend to make up some weird rules that don't even matter, you know, and we become some kind of perfectionist. Not like perfect, but perfect to the rules that we make up. You know what I mean? I'll give you one example. Some of you guys know that I had depression, which I've overcome, yay! And during my depression period, I had many weird rules. And now, look at my face. Notice something? I have such awesome thick eyebrows. It's funny, like, so I look different from all the other Japanese people, like basically like as for my eyebrows, and I show my eyebrows online, of course, because I show my face, and all the strangers that don't even know me try to judge on me, or they try to make fun of my eyebrows. But it doesn't work on me because I'm so proud of my eyebrows. Why? Because in college when I was depressed, I had this rule to make sure that my eyebrows are super thin, like plastic, like I wanted to be plastic, like I wanted to quit being human, and I'm serious. And so I wanted to make sure that it doesn't look like humanness, so I made sure that it's so thin and also super straight. So in order to create that, since I'm really hairy around here, it took hours, man, to try to make that happen. I guess if you guys are curious, I'll show you guys this picture. Bam! That's my awesome eyebrows. I used to have that eyebrows like, you know, since when I was in college and also a few years after I graduated. It's interesting, like as I got more and more healthier, I grew back all these eyebrows, and that's why I'm proud of it. But anyways, I was spending so much time trying to make sure that they are straight and thin and everything like that. So I would end up skipping class and stuff in college, and so it's really amazing that I got to graduate in time. Now looking back, all the time that I spent caring about stupid eyebrows, it was a waste, such a waste. The whole idea is that what you think matters doesn't always matter. I'm not telling you to stop caring, right? I just want you to care less, to keep the balance in your life, because I'm just that kind of person who gets really passionate and get blinded by the things that I'm passionate about, and I lose the balance and I stress myself, things like that. So hearing words like this really relieves me and puts me back in the right place, things like that. And so that's why I wanted to share the words with you guys. Phew, so that was my point, and this video might seem a little random to you guys, but this type of video is actually what I wanted to do in the first place when I first started YouTube, because when I first got to know YouTube was actually when it first launched, like back in 2005 or 6 or something like that, right? And at the time is when my depression started, and that's when I wanted to look for some advice online, and I tried to look for like good advice videos on YouTube. But since YouTube was not too big back then, or maybe I just didn't know about the community's existence, and I didn't come across any like advice stuff, and I thought like, man, like when I'm over with these problems, I'm gonna like analyze everything, and I'm gonna help the people in the world with the same problems and things like that. And that was the biggest thing, biggest reason why I wanted to go for YouTube. And here I am talking about it because I'm really done with the depression, and I'm old enough and I want to help younger generation and everything. So I want to make this type of videos from now on, but at the same time I'm like, I've never really done it before, and I don't know how to do that. At least I hope that you guys enjoyed this video somehow, and I hope that this was useful somehow. And if you have a hard time, come back to this video. Anyways, I'm gonna zip my mouth now. I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you guys in my next video, okay? So be well till then. And again, stop comparing and care less. Why do I always come closer to the camera? Because I love you guys! Anyways, see you guys! Bye!